What's up, Redskin Nation? Welcome to another week of the blog. And I know, where you been? Where you been? Look, people, I haven't had anything to say. I kind of felt like a broken record over and over again saying the same thing. But you know what? They finally won a game. They finally won a game, so I had to come and represent. Oh, you think I'm talking about the Redskins? No, I'm talking about the Colts. They finally won, ladies and gentlemen. After 13 weeks of heartache, they finally won a game. So, B, you can take your head out the sand like an ostrich and kind of, hold your head held high at least for a week. Okay, anyway, back to us. Yeah, we finally won a game, too. We went up to New York, and I will not lie, I was not expecting much out of this, especially after the past couple of weeks, getting built up and then getting knocked down, doing what the Skins just do to you every week. We came out there. Rex Grossman was who he was those first couple of drives. I'm like, oh my gosh, 2 picks. It's going to be a long day at MetLife Stadium. But you know what? You can tell he's growing a little bit. He settled down, played within himself, played with what the game gave him, and he looked pretty good. Not to mention our secondary with OJ Atogwe getting benched a week ago, came up big with a pick. Even D'Angelo Hall decided to play. That was his Christmas present, ladies and gentlemen, to us. He finally came to play. So I was feeling pretty good. Then Ryan Kerrigan, that rookie, is looking like we can really build a defense around him in the future. Every week, like I say, London Fletcher for mayor. London Fletcher for mayor. Because if he doesn't make the Pro Bowl as a first ballot and not somebody's backup, straight Susan Lucci and the daytime enemies all over again, because it makes absolutely no sense. The one bad thing I do have to say about Sunday is I'm feeling really bad, and I'm feeling really kind of ashamed. I really feel like my Redskins stuff needs to be taken away from me. I need to be suspended for a week. I got a business call Sunday during the game. Right now, if you know me, you don't call me during the game unless it's an emergency. Don't do it. But I really need to take this call, right? So I picked up the phone, and the guy said, are you busy? And I said, no, actually I'm feeling pretty good right now. My Skins are beating the Giants. I had no clue that we would come out here looking this good. He proceeds to say, oh yeah, they're beating my team, so I don't really want to talk about it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me just give you the whole scope of this. I really want to work on this man's project, right? Been talking about it, going through things for months, and I really, really want this job. Really do. So instead of me just being all, whatever, my Skins winning, you know what I did? I shut up. Let me hear the boos. Yeah, I know. I shut up. And I'm like, at the end of the call, I'm like, what did I just do? Did I really just punk out? But you know what? After he hung up, I was talking again, so it didn't even matter. But whatever. I will tell you this, Redskin Nation. I will not put a job or whatever before you ever. Okay, that might not be totally true, but I won't shut up again. I'll just stay me, whatever. It is what it is. Take me or leave me, but you know what? I really want it, so if I get it at the end of the day, it might even be a little bit worth it. Okay, anyway, this coming week, we got the Minnesota Vikings. I wish we could say we had Donovan McNabb in the Minnesota Vikings, but we all know what happened there. Christian Ponder, a young rookie. The team is not very good, but then again, neither are we. So what are you going to do? And you know what? We never really got a chance to talk about that whole Trent Williams and Fred Davis thing being suspended because they wanted to put their little personal selfish needs in front of the team. But I'm not even going to go there. Do you know why? Because it's the holiday season, ladies and gentlemen, and I am feeling a very giving mood. So for this week only, I'm going to give him a pass. But for the end of the season roundup, oh, you best believe you will be bullseyed and targeted, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and another thing is, I don't want to hear you folks out there saying, why are we winning games? Because we need a better draft pick. Shut up. Okay, if you want to talk that mess, don't come to me. Because first of all, like my favorite coach has always said, Herm Edwards, you play to win the game. That's what you do. When you go out there and you got guys playing for their spots and saying, okay, we are better than what you may think we are, then we don't have as many holes to fill come draft and free agency time, and we can hone in and focus on getting a good quarterback. Just because we have a high draft pick does not mean we're going to get a good quarterback, okay? As long as Bruce Allen and Daddy Shanny do their due diligence, then we should just be okay. But don't tell me we need to lose games. No. Because a couple of weeks ago, we would have said, oh my God, this team needs so much. Where do we start? But now we're starting to see guys fill in a little bit better, and we can say, okay, you know what? Maybe we're not as bad as we thought, we plug in a good quarterback and maybe, a good, a fullback or somebody to get some good block coverage, we might be okay. But other than that, don't bring me that mess. Well, anyway, everybody, the holiday season is upon us, and I hope whatever you decide to do, whatever you choose to celebrate, you have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you back here next week, hopefully, with one more win under our belts. Until next week, Redskin Nation out.